have your own business, now this is starting your own business, but anyone, anyway, should have a good work ethic. You should operate from honesty and integrity. That is bottom line, not only in selling, but doing business, period. And then also you should have a belief in abundance. And that means there is enough business out there for everyone, whether you're running a business, whether you're selling, whether you're providing a product, whether you're being hired as an employee to do a service. The world is abundant, and don't shortcut what you are providing out of the belief in scarcity.
Well, I totally agree with you. I think you're right on target there. So, do you think that everyone can own their own business? And if you don't, what's the difference? What sets them apart?
No, I'm not so sure. When you go back to the amazing work ethic, I'm not sure that everybody can own a business. I think it's something you really have to think about. What sets them apart, I believe good business owners should have self-discipline. You've got to be able to not let distractions of, especially if you're working from home, not let distractions of either your children, your husband, your, normal things of life get in the way. You've got to be a self-starter every single day and not think of a week as Monday through Friday with 2 days off on Saturday and Sunday. My week is whatever it needs to be, but yet in the same token, I give myself days off as well. You've got to have a clear direction and an absolute focus to the business. If you don't have direction, you won't get anywhere. And a lot of things will get in your way. And you have to have the ability to revamp your life around that business. Again, especially if you're working at home or even if you're not, which means your hours, especially when you're first starting, may not be 40 hours a week, although I didn't do 40 hours as an employee anyway. You should have a sense of ownership and pride. This is your business. This is your product. This is your service. And you are providing that as a service to others. And also have an ongoing learning is really, really important as a business owner. And you get that through other education or through other mentors.
That's so true. You brought up a couple of really good points, Karen. And there's a whole bunch of different thoughts on this. I mean, I know exactly what you're saying. I mean, I work 7 days a week. Probably anybody would say 12 hours a day or 24 hours a day. Which 12 or 24 are you working?
Right.
But then again, it depends. Now, my husband worked a lot too. So, the kids, we had 3 children, and it really was a zoo. We had the 3 kids, 5 dogs, 3 cats, and it was a zoo. But on Sundays, we all got into our car, pulled the boat behind us, and went off to the beach. And, it was like a traveling circus, like a Lucille Ball movie, because we had the kids, we had the water skis coming up through the roof of my little red VW, in the sunroof, and we had the playpen in the back, and the older kids were in the back with the playpen, and the baby was on my seat. This was before they had all the car seats and all that other stuff. And in the boat was the with the cooler, with the drinks, with the sandwiches. And I mean, when we got to where we were going, and we undid everything, and then we put it all back together, and the next Sunday we did it again. I mean, but we had a wonderful time, and that's really what the kids remember more than anything else.
Right.
There are also people who say, look, I can't do that, and therefore I'm only going to have 3 days a week that I devote to this, and because I need the other time with my baby if it's a newborn, and so there are people who do structure their businesses around their lifestyle, but they need to understand that the results will be comparative to the effort that they're putting into it. So,
exactly.
Yeah, and that's I think that's important. So tell us about your tagline, which I love.
Excuse me. Well, my tagline is business building, marketing, selling with integrity from the heart. And that tagline means an awful lot to me. And I think it does to a lot of other people, too, because when I say it, I see eyes go wide open. Over the years, I've taught, probably hundreds of salespeople and business owners that selling should only come from honesty and only in the customers with the customer's needs in mind. And when you sell with integrity, or if you're building a business, or if you're in business, whatever, this is not just for business owners, but I think it's anyone in business. Integrity is foremost. It's about being honest. It's about never, never, never overselling. It's about never pushing. It's about only providing what is true for that customer. I really, really, really believe that selling is serving. And that's part of what I do as a coach is change that mindset from all that negativity to the positive side that selling is being of service. And think about everything we own. We wouldn't have anything at all without someone either selling it to us or bartering or it being given as a gift. And I believe that God gave us all certain talents and certain skills, and we don't all have all of those. And it's our job to provide and help others with the skill sets that we have. But you do it from the heart. You do it with integrity. And business building and marketing and selling should all be done that way. And if you truly come from the heart and believe in abundance that the universe and God will always take care of us no matter what, then it's not really selling. It's serving. It's serving. And that's where I come from as a coach.
And that's true, and that's
what
how
I
you
teach.
look at it. But now
Yeah.
I understand that you have a gift that you'd like to have our listeners partake of. So tell us about that.
I absolutely do. They can get on my website, www.redhotsalessuccess.com, and there is a free report. And again, I think most people, if they are, whether business owners or they're trying to sell a service as a business owner, trying to sell their service, especially as a small business, they're usually coming from a little bit of fear. Absolutely. They're afraid of no, they're afraid of being pushy, etc. So my report is called The Secret to Banish the Fear of Selling for Good. 8 steps to selling with integrity and joy and ease. So I think anybody will value from that, no matter what size your business is, what you're doing within that business, because it really teaches all about providing a product or a service with integrity and joy.
So they can go to your website, which is redhotsalessuccess.com.
Correct.
I love that.
Yes.
I love Red Hot Sales. redhotsalessuccess.com. And if they wanted to get in touch with you, Karen, how would they do that?
They are more than welcome to call me on my business line as well. The number is 540-338-2524, or they can email me at Karen@redhotsalessuccess.com.
And that's Karen, Karen. And so I think that's the kind of thing that people should take advantage of, because she's got a lot of great hints in there. So let me ask you, we've only got 2 minutes left. Any final words of wisdom?
Well, since your audience is women, or most of them are women and over 50, I have to say this. No matter what your age is, don't settle. Find out really what you want to do and go do it. And retooling. Retooling is, I've done it over and over and over in my career. And the only person that stops you from doing that is yourself. There's always people out there who negative say, oh, we're too old, we don't know how to do this. But don't listen to them. Surround yourself with positive people and hire good people to help you and advise you in whatever path that you want to go in.
That is so true. I mean, a lot of women in business have a hard time learning to delegate. And if you can get yourself a great right arm or a wing woman or a wing man,
Yes.
whatever, it would really, really, really help. So that has been very, very interesting, Karen. I hope our listeners have learned something today, and you can see that sales is a great way to make money. It really is. So if you need some coaching in sales and you need coaching in how to achieve what you want to go to, be sure to get in touch with Karen either at her website or emailing her at Karen@redhotsalessuccess.com or calling her on the phone. Thanks so much for being with us, Karen.
Thank you, Gil, for having me. I've really enjoyed it.